In this video, I'll take you through Simple CTF, a beginner level CTF which showcases a few of the necessary skills needed for all CTFs. And these are skills such as scanning and enumeration, research, exploitation, and privilege escalation. So there's one thing about this CTF that might bring problems to you, and that is the exploit which we'll use for this particular in this particular CTF has I'd say an issue. Yeah, I'd say an issue, but I'll show you how to work around that. So let's get started. So I've already fired up the machine. As you can see, we are up and running, and I will just take a look at the questions. So deploy the machine and type the questions. So we have this: how many services are running under port 1000? And I'd already done our Nmap scan just to save time, and I'll take you through it. So I did an SC to scan with the default scripts from the NSC Nmap scripting engine. Then I did a SV for service enumeration, TACPN for no host discovery, no pinging. We know the host is up. Then I did a TAC uppercase A for an aggressive enumeration, that is service detection, OS detection, and all that other stuff, just being thorough. Then the IP address, we have it here. So the results of the Nmap scan revealed port 21 open, an FTP server. Then you have port 80 open, that's an Apache web server. Then you have port 22 open, but what is being hosted is in this port is SSH, which is usually unlikely. Mostly SSH is usually being hosted on port 22, but here we have it on port quad 2, but that's okay. We'll see how to work with that. So the first thing I'll do, let me just grab this IP address real quick. Then I'll check. We've already seen that we have an Apache web server up and running, so we'll check for the website page. And as that is loading, I also did a GoBuster scan, and I'll take you through it. Did a GoBuster scan, and this did to show that we're using the directory mode. Then TACU for the URL, then TACW to just specify the word list, which we're using here, medium.txt. Then TACX for the flag for showing extensions which I wish to look into. That is PHP, HTML, TXT, CGI. You can include all sorts of file extensions. So that's that. So from this, I found a robots.txt directory, which there was nothing important in it. Then there was this simple directory, which had the juicy stuff. So we'll go straight into it. As you can see, this is the Apache default web page. So what I'll do, I'll go into the simple directory that we found out. So here it is. We have this CMS called CMS Made Simple. Okay. And as you can see, we have all this stuff, just the guidelines and stuff. So when you see a CMS, what should come to your mind is looking for exploits surrounding that particular CMS, because CMSs are usually have many vulnerabilities and many CVs. So what we'll do, we'll just grab this version of the CMS plus the name outlined there, copy that, then you go to Google and look for any vulnerability. So what I'll do exploit, then I'll just paste that so that you can find out what CV we have on this particular CMS. So as you can see, we find here the first one here is a SQL injection. So I'll just click into that. As that is loading, let me first go back here and see the questions that you can answer so far. So how many services are running on a port 1000? We have those are 2 services. So let's submit that. Okay. What is running on the higher port? So on the higher port, I guess they're asking about the SSH, which was put on port quad 2. So we'll answer that also. that is SSH. We'll answer that. Then what's the CV you're using against the application? That is whatever was loading here, and let us see it. So here it is, a CV meant for 2.2.10, and as you can see, our CMS is 2.2.8, but as this states here very well, it's 2.2.10 going downwards, so we are okay. So let's first grab the CV number, which is this. So I'll just grab that. Then let's get back here and answer that question real quick. So what's the CV? That is okay. To what kind of vulnerability is the application vulnerable? So as you can see here, this is a SQL injection. So let's get back here, and okay, yeah, here it is. So that is just SQLi. That's okay. So what's the password? Okay, so let's progress. So where were we? Right here. So you can see we have this script for the exploit. So what you can do is just grab this all the way to the bottom, grab the whole script, then we'll use it to find the password. So okay, copy that, and let me check something here real quick. Okay, that's okay. So I'll get back here, and what I'll do, so let me just clear my terminal. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just do vim, then I'll name the file exploit dot py. It's a Python script. Okay, it's a Python script being run by Python. Okay, so dot py exploit dot py, I for insert, then I'll just paste that. So here we have the script. We don't need to understand what it does basically, because we're just leveraging a CV that somebody found. So okay, and just something to note here is that we need to pass these arguments when running this script. So we have the URL, we need to pass the URL, we need to pass the word list, then we need to pass crack. So yeah, that's that. So I'll do escape, then write and quit, then I'll just make it executable. So I'll do 755. 75 is okay. Okay, then okay, that's okay. So we are good to go. It's executable, clean terminal. Then what I'll do, I'll just run it. So to run it, I'll use using Python 2. Then I'll specify the exploit. Then we'll have the URL. So TACU. Then I'll get the URL from here. So that would be this. So just grab this. Come on. Just grab that. Get back to the terminal. Control Shift V to paste it. Then what else am I supposed to be grabbing? I'll just say crack. Then we need to specify the word list. So the word list will be, we'll use the raw queue. So that's supposed to be located in the user share or word lists. Then raw queue.txt. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Then I'll just run that. Okay, and it's running. So something I'll say very clear here, while this is running, let me just put out a disclaimer. In most of your machines, I know this won't work because let me show you the script, because this script is using this term color module, and this is from Python 2, and most of us are running Python 3. So this will bring you guys issues. I faced the same issues when going through this box the first time. So what you'll do, I just run you through, where is that? Here. So just take you through whatever the issues that I went through, and from this you can just go through it and attempt whatever things I did to get a solution. But I'll just tell you how I went through it. So what I did was, first let me show you. I first installed a VNV for to work in a virtual environment. Then the next thing I did, I created the env first here, then activated it. Now that was to install the term color, because the term color is what will bring you issues. So this didn't work out, so you want to do that. Then down here, this also didn't work out. What worked out for me was this particular one here. So you will grab this, curl it into in your environment, virtual environment. Then you'll go ahead and do what? Let me see. Okay, you'll install pip with Python 2. So that is this command. You'll install pip with Python 2. After that, you'll install setup tools, because without the setup tools, you'll get this error here, the egg info. So you'll install setup tools using pip and Python 2. So after that, I guess you'll just be okay. You'll go ahead and just now install the term color. But if you try installing the term color without going through that process, as you saw what happened to me, you won't be successful. It will have an issue, because when you run the exploit for the first time without installing the term color, it will tell you that there is no term color or an error of that sort. So yeah, that's that. So that I just wanted to put out that across well, so that you know what will happen. So go through that and find a solution to the term color from what I've shown you. So we have this exploit working out. It already found the username, then it will go to the password, then we'll use those information to SSH into this machine. So I'll just pause the recording, give it time so that it can continue cracking the passwords, then I'll be back when it's done. So the scan takes quite some time, but just to say this, when you're running this exploit and everything else that I've shown you with the term call and everything else, please make sure you do it inside a virtual environment. So yeah, please do that. And as you can see here, we have the username as Mitch and the password here as secret. So from that, and if it doesn't work quite this way for you, you can use this salt and this password hash and use hashcat to crack them. So yeah, you can do that. But here we have the username and the password. So we'll use those two to SSH into our machine. So I'll just do that. So let me just clear, then let me just SSH into, the name was Mitch, username was Mitch, then I'll grab the IP address real quick. Then let's get back to the terminal. So yeah, Control Shift V. And the password, as we had seen, is Was it secret or secrets? Secret, I guess, secret. Okay, I forgot something before that. That's why it's kind of hanging. What you need to do, actually, this is a good learning point. As you remember here, the SSH is hosted on port quad 2. So that means that when you want to search into it, we'll have to specify the port because it is no longer using the default port for search, which is 22. Normally, we could just do this and it will just bring us the password prompt, because when you do a search without specifying the port, it defaults to port 22. But here, when it goes to port 22, it finds nothing at port 22. So we have to specify the port with the flag TACP. Then you'll do quad 2. So yeah, that way, then that should, yeah, okay. Now we are good. Then use secret as the password. Then yeah, we are in. So I'll just use the spawn bash. Then now we can do ID, just checking what groups Mitch is in. Then okay, that's that. So I'll just do an LSLA really quick. We see here we get the user.txt file right there. So I'll just display the contents of that user.txt. Okay, so I'll just grab this, copy that, go back here and answer a few questions. So the password to begin with was secret, so that's that. Then where can you log in with the details obtained? So where we logged in was in SSH, our secure shell. So that's that. Okay. Then what's the user flag? So that is just what we've copied. So let's just paste it right there. Then we are here. Is there any other user in the home directory? What's its name? So let's check. So I'll just do present working directory to check. So we have Mitch. Then let's check if there's another user. So what will I do? Let me see. Let me cd back to home. Then I'll just do an ls. So yeah, we have this other user, Sunbath. Copy that. Come back here and just paste it. Submit. Okay, what can you leverage to spawn a privileged shell? So let's see. Where are we? Let's get back here. Yeah, so here. So now what we want to do, let me first see something real quick. Okay, let's just get back here. Right here. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll check to see if there's anything that Mitch can run with what do you call it, with elevated privileges. So okay, no file directory. Okay, let's just do this first. So I'll just do sudo tackl to see. So we see Mitch can run vim with no password as root. So when you see this, what you'll do, you'll go into GTF4 bins to see if there's I'd say a workaround for that, but let me just take you through it first. So GTF4 bins, let me just do that. It's loading. So yeah, it has loaded. So GTF4 bins is just a list of Unix binaries that you can use to bypass local security restrictions in misconfigured systems. So as you can see here, yeah, that's just basically what it is. But since what we found here was was that? What Mitch can run? Mitch can run Vim. So we'll go back here, and what we are searching for is Vim. So let me just search for Vim. Here we have Vim here. Then I'll just take you back here. Still, we want to check what Mitch can run Vim with as sudo. So plus saying Vim will also specify that we need to check for sudo. So when you see with sudo, we have this particular one-liner here. So just grab that, get back to our terminal, and okay, just paste that. Okay, and as you can see, immediately paste that, we are redirected. We are immediately being redirected and logged in as root. So as you can see here, we it is denoted by this pound sign here. As you can see, initially you were denoted with this $sign as the regular user. So here you can just check that with who am I to see. As you can see here, we are logged in as root. So now we'll just first do an LSLA and see. Okay, that's that. Then let's cd into root, do an LSLA again, and yeah, here we have the root.txt. So let's just grab that and display it. Root.txt, come on. And we have it here. We have the root flag. So I'll just grab that, come back here. Well, here. So what can you leverage to spawn a privileged shell? That would be env. Then incorrect. Wait a minute. What do you mean incorrect? Let me see something. If it's not env, then it should be vim. Okay, okay. It's vim because that is where we found the that is what we used this GTF4 beans for. So yeah, that's vim. So yeah, that's that. Then we had already copied our root flag, so paste it right there, submit that, then it should be done. Yeah, congratulations. So again, this is just a simple room, and the caveat to this room is this particular exploit, and I've shown you what to do in order to sort out this term color module error that you'll find when you run the exploit without going through whatever I told you, which is this right here. You won't be able to run it. Where was it? It was it in here? It was in here, but somewhere up there. I can't see I can't drag it up all the way, but it is a few minutes, I think a few minutes here in this video back. You can just go back and see how you can install the pip2, python2, whatever, term color, then you will get the exploit to run. But without that, you won't be able to run the script from that CV, and that is the route for solving this room. Another thing, there was a port 21 for FTP, I guess. Let me check. Yeah, port 21 for FTP. These are file share. You can also look into this, but there's nothing much to go on there. It was just a kind of hint, blah, blah, just giving you a hint, blah, blah. But solve this box, we've gone through the best route. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.